glue. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Okay. Skip that. I can go down. Hi everyone, 1212. I hope you can hear me okay. And let's go here to this. All right. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. Terrible weather at the moment, isn't it, folks? Oops. Hold on. We get rid of that. Stop that. All righty. Hi, everyone. You can hear me loud and clear. Let me just check to see, does this work?
I did that in the app.
Yeah, I think it does. And let me see where we are here. That comes back down here. And we're good to go, folks. Okay. Now, let's see who's on tonight. And let us begin immediately. Great to see you, folks. I have a great announcement to make. It's a big announcement for me. I'm actually going to open up a studio close by in one of the industrial parks to have a bigger space for editing and recording videos. And I plan to do a lot more, both for my own channel and for my I have another channel where I do a little bit of advice and tips for selling online, because that's something I do on a day-to-day basis. So hopefully you will see even better work. I might even create a big green screen down there so as I can do even more. So without further ado, let's get our notes up here, see who's in, and see what we can do. Let's see. Drone reviews. Okay, so let me see. The Churchy 76. I think we were going to look at yours tonight, and you're there from the beginning. So let's just go down and see what you had sent me originally. Channel. Do another video. Yes, I was going to do another video. That is right. And let's see what comes up. Yes. Here we go. If we bring that down here, that should look all right. Drone videos. Aha. There we go. Okay, folks. So good evening, Martin from Scotland. Geez, I imagine the weather is pretty bad. You're heading to work in about 10 minutes, the Churchy 76. Okay, drone not a yes, in hospital with the daughter. So I'll be in and out. That's all right, that's all right. Mika, welcome also. And to everyone else. Del Byrne also, and Dutch Drone Adventures, and Ramsey, hi, and Martin, and everyone else who is joining us. Welcome, and I hope, Andy, that everything goes okay. Ouch. Okay, right. Let's begin. So thank you everyone for joining me again tonight. Super excited to review some footage. I hope that you continue to enjoy them. I hope that we all get some value from it. And I hope that there are plenty of tips and tricks. So let's look at the one that you sent out. Oh, the Churchy 76. Yes, remind us about the drone that you use, as also the editing program that you use too. And I like your channel art. I don't know if that has been updated or new, but do let us know a little bit more, and let's begin. And you're in Australia, we know that from the channel art. Okay, great to have you all with us. And we shall pop this down here. Okay, you edit with LumaFusion on the iPad. Wow, and a Phantom 4 Advanced. Well, that's pretty good. Enjoy your work. If you don't get to see us, we'll take a look at one more of these and let's see how we get on. Genie Mac. This is a short one so we can watch it. Lucinda. Nice. Where's work? Where is work? What's work? Tell us more. Tell us a little bit more. What's your name also? Because my memory is like a sieve. I'm forgetting all sorts of things. I have that much in my head at the minute. But anyway, do tell us. This is looking very, very good. And it's Andrew. Okay, Andrew. There's a few Andrews around. Let's begin this again. So welcome to Lucinda in North Queensland. Look at that sunshine. Pity we couldn't get a bit of it here. What is this they're building? Office for defence housing. Jeez, that sounds interesting. Okay. Look at that. Nice little intro telling us where it is. A lovely orbital shot. Lovely definition now in the clouds. Nice and low. Love that. Longest service jetty in the southern hemisphere. Wow. Okay, so that's good to add a bit of text to let us know what it is that's going on. The colours are very nice for an iPad edit. Wow. Again, we're getting that orbital shot nice and close. Bulk sugar loading jetty. Cool. Alright, that's a fast shot going over the top. Mountains look well in the background too. Okay, sped up and slowed down. What was that? What was that? Andrew, what was that? Oh, a transition. Okay. Wasn't sure what was going on. Oh, okay. It's an interesting transition. Never seen that before. 22 minutes end to end to load. Okay, sped up and slowed down. That's a still being included, okay. And coming up, that's nice when you're going backwards and going up at the same time. And coming down, we're getting close. Yeah, you're telling us a story, which is great. The shots are smooth. Cloud definition is great. I like the fact that you're nice and close to the items in question, which is something which is really important. The colours are great in this. Were you using an ND filter, Andrew, just to let us know which one you're using? That's a lovely shot there now. Let's see that again. Just when you're coming up and back like that, that's very nice. Now you could even slow down. Martin, I think Martin McKenna's here. He gave me some tips a while ago about slowing down the gimbal yawning, I think it's called, and that avoids that little, he has some great settings for that he might be able to share with us, and it just it just makes all of that really smooth. We'll see if you see it there. Did we miss it? Yeah, we'll just go back to that. Let's see. Right, so it's this shot here. This is a great shot that you've given us. There's no doubt about it. It could be even better if you just don't see it. The gimbal stop the camera at a certain point. I think you can make that very smooth where it actually even bounces back slightly. I think I saw Martin on here earlier. If he was Martin McKenna, yes, if you could fill us in a little bit more on that if you're still around. And also something which, I mean, some of his videos are really good, where he'll actually, he's very good at circling around large tankers and boats. He does that quite a lot. He flies right out to them and does some lovely orbits. So that's something to keep in mind, just to get that little, just adjusting the gimbal tempo a little. Kuya's World Ronaldo Reda. There are videos which will explain that. Martin has I don't know if he's actually done a tutorial. He should, because himself, he knows an awful lot of that. And David Doyle also knows an awful lot of tips regarding that, because my footage at the beginning used to be quite had a lot of jerky movements. So, I mean, the shot in itself is great. It would just even make it look even more cinematic. Now, you haven't done it here. If you wanted to even make it even more cinematic, you can just add the letterbox effect. You probably can't get it on that iPad if it's a simple editing program. I'm not sure of it. I'm not that aware of it. I'm a Final Cut Pro 10 guy, which I find is brilliant, and I'm learning from it every day. So that's my favorite one. If you use a Mac, Adobe Premiere I know is great too, because of all the color correction options that exist. So there it is, and it just catches it at the end there, but it's still very well done. That's a nice transition. Like there's but when you've got large structures and jetties, and in this case it being so long, try to even look at the shapes and the diagonals and all of that to get some artistic views. It's a bit like doing it right over the top, and it can look very, very good. Oh, the symmetry, a great spot for fishing. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, we've got the boats going over, nice and smooth. Great to have something. When you're doing the sea, you gotta have things like this, because just going over the sea in itself can get a little bit boring. So having any type of point of interest would be just excellent. Going back ways when something's going forward, again, great. Again, if you can lower and move around with the gimbal, it makes it even nicer. Now it is very nice there. Music's great. Good rule of thirds being observed here, in as much as if you just imagine the Exiozes type board, or just that grid in the middle, you don't want the sky being dead center, so that's something which has been well observed. This is see this type of shot here where you're moving and lowering the gimbal at the same time and showing us a little bit more. That's a very cinematic shot, and that's done well there. That was even smoother than the last one. Want to see more beautiful Australia? Of course we do. And then you've added, which is great, you've added your different links so that people will continue to watch, and thus you gain more watch time, which according to all the YouTube gurus and experts are really the most important thing, when it, not necessarily the amount of subscribers you have and likes and comments, not necessarily, but all of the thing is all that YouTube really wants to do from a financial standpoint is to keep people on the channel. And that's what you're doing there by adding those cards at the very end. So it is really important to keep doing that. When you're coming down here, subscribe today to the Churchy76. Now, I'm a big one. I love to see the photo of the person. Up in the corner, you have a little bee symbol, which obviously has significance for yourself. I don't know what it means. It might be good to explain that a little bit. I'm a big one for liking to have the photo of the person, but that's just me. And that's a great one. So I hope that helps. I know that you're slightly in a hurry. So listen, it was a great video. Please do join us again when you come back. And we're going to move on to another video. Remember to subscribe to Andrew's channel and also to my own if you haven't done so. Give this live stream a little thumbs up too. Always helps. And let's move on to the next one because we have plenty of time. Let's get some more. Massive thanks to you. Oh, it's B. The B relates to the flying. Oh, okay. Very good. Busy bee. Okay, so we will see you next week. Martin, thank you for that. And again, I'm hoping in the new year to see some more with the settings. And let's continue. Let's move on to another one. So I'm going to have to just lower this slightly for a second and go over to my notes again and see is there anyone else here so we can look at the next few. Okay, I don't see KK, Pant, Brendan Ryan, Cam, Jen, Chris Pengalis, Scuba's drone videos at Churchy we've done. So I will pop that one out for now. Beautiful drone photography. Rigger, that was Mika. We did yours last week and that was great. Jay Malone, I don't see him here yet. Drone not and Andrew, okay. Let's see, did we not see this one yet? Okay, here we go. I know that you were there because you mentioned someone was ill in your family. So let's take a look at this. The dolphins in Ballybunion. Ah, great bit of Ireland to be shown here. Folks, let's take a look. Let's see what we have. Now remember, if you want your channel reviewed or you want some of your videos reviewed, just pop a link at the end of this whenever it goes off stream. Or if you want, you can also pop it onto any of my other videos in the comment section. I will copy it and paste it into the notes. So folks, we really all want to get better at our drone footage. My basic principle, as usual, for those who are new to watching the live stream, I'm very much about telling a story. I'm not too keen of just having lots of drone footage that just shows the area because, listen, National Geographic have loads of that. So if we as hobby dronists or even professional dronists, if we're taking this very, very seriously, we want to tell a story around what we are showing so that it keeps our interest, using all the different drone shot tips and tricks to practice those, to make it interesting, adding sound effects, adding great music, adding all of that, and also really good color correction and post work. We have to up our game. There are so many people that have drones nowadays. When I started doing the drone videos, which was only about a year ago, I thought no one would have a drone channel. Everybody has one. Everybody's using drones. So you want to also add a little bit of B-roll, a little bit of extra, just something that shows us that you've made that little bit of an extra effort to make it engaging for your viewers. And we will all appreciate that and we will stick with you. I hope that helps. For all of those who have just joined us, welcome. And let's take a look at the dolphins in Ballybunion, which is a part of Ireland. Okay. Nice. Nice slow shot. Okay, there you go. There's the dolphins. It's nice calming music. Okay. This shot is very long. It was a great intro, and I know the dolphins are lovely and we love to see them. I think that shot just, I mean, we all want to, it's great that you've spotted them. I hope the shot isn't too long. It's nice now the way that they're leaving the shot. It actually would have been pretty cool there. This is just me giving a tip. By no means is it the verbum dei, as they say. It's not, strictly speaking, it's just my opinion. All of the opinions that I give are personal and are nowhere to be interpreted as law. I don't know how that phrase goes. I feel like an insurance company here. So I just think that if I had been doing this shot, I probably would have edited it in such a way that yes, I catch them coming in, or I let them leave and don't actually follow them. And I think then it just would have. So I would have oh shoot! Sorry about that. So there you're actually continue to follow them. I would have let him leave the shot. So this is it coming in. Okay, fair enough. Here they are. We're still seeing them. And there I would have let them leave the shot instead of following them, and then went on to something else. Now you're beside Ballybunion, you're beside the cliffs. Hopefully we're going to see that. Song's lovely, so it's nice to listen along to. Andy, what I also would have done if you're still, I know you're popping in and out because you have, I think you said your daughter was in a hospital or somebody was in a hospital. What I would also do is you could have put a little bit of text, perhaps up in the corner here as you're showing us the dolphins, perhaps explaining a little bit of the history, what type of dolphins they are, why they're there, why they go there. Alan, sorry, excuse me, Alan. I think that you could have put a little bit of text perhaps just up in the corner there explaining a little bit about them. If you're keen to let us continue to watch that, just to keep the interest going. That's the second time, Alan, I've got your name wrong. Sorry about that. You know what you also could have done? Now this would have been me. I probably would have, even to the beat of the music, you might have even, I know some people have said that they don't like me doing it too much. I might have tried different colours, perhaps showing a little bit your editing skills as opposed to just leaving it with the green, the greenish tint to the water. Perhaps you could have, changed to black and white, changed perhaps to a different colour. Again, just different ways to keep our interest. But if I had been there now, I would have probably have been going back and forth to the jagged rocks, which we saw in the first shot, and brought it back again, and just done a few things there too. There's only so much dolphin watching I can do. Gosh, they're fairly moving, these boys. Oh, there he's away again. You really are tracking them. See that sort of shot where he's coming in and out of the water? Beautiful too. Wonder could you have got down even lower? Ouch. Oh, you did get down there. That's nice. Aha! Now we're going to get a little bit more of it. There we go. Now this is what people want to see too. So nice. Okay, I know. Listen, it is lovely. The colours are beautiful. It's a lovely location. It's great that you've got out there. You've shown. I didn't even know there were dolphins in Ballybunion. I just thought there was a big golf course, very famous one. But the shot here where you're moving, we've said it on other occasions. It's just this transition's lovely, by the way. It's very nice. So here, it's important to keep the gimbal straight. When you move it to the side like that, it very much gives it away that it's a drone. I would have edited it there with a transition of some sort until the camera was straight again. And then just taking that shot. See there? I hope you're going to take us down into this hole, that cave. Haha, that's what I want to see. So again, the movement of the gimbal, again, it's just my opinion that I think when they're sort of either the drone moving to the side to keep that nice cinematic shot, also the ups and downs, as opposed to moving the gimbal itself like that, really helps to keep it at a different level. Now it's not, see this here, the way you've shown us that would be beautiful, right over the top too, going right over it. Now that may come now as we're an orbiting shot like the one you're doing now is really cool. It is really nice. It's just really to keep, there's a lot of movement there as you want to show us it. There's so much down there, look at that. Alan, I'm now putting this place on my list. I am going to go there. I'm going to fly through those little rocks there, those sea stacks. And now we're back to our dolphins. I want to see more of the cliffs. It's so good. Okay, a bit of a castle going on here too, definitely. Such a lovely spot. Okay, the sun's going down. You could bring out a lot of colour there too. I wonder what colour grading you've done, if any. Let us know, Alan, if you have that. Do I have a mobile home? Okay, well, good. Well, we'll make sure that happens. Next year sometime we'll go down, we'll take out the drones, and we will do that. And we'll make a cool collaboration. And that's one of my goals for 2018. More collabs with you guys. Okay, let's just go up, just before we finish it, let's just go over to the chat here to see what people are saying. Me in the chat box. Okay, so JXBX80, okay, I take your favorite smooth shots and trim it down to 2 minutes and split between the scenery and the dolphins. Yeah, that's a very good idea. And you could even split the screen, showing, because we've seen that in a past video where I've shown you the Italian guy who goes on and he's doing a church somewhere in the north of Italy, and we're seeing because it's kind of a boring enough subject, and as much as once you fly around it once or twice we get it. But he will do shots from the ground going up, and then different angles, and he splits the screen to show it. I mean, your eyes are all over the place. You're definitely kept that interest, and that's a very good tip when it comes to, yes, if you could do that when there's a lot of the nice dolphin footage that you want to share with us, perhaps interlace it in some way with the cliffs, telling us a little bit. Again, you could use text, explain a little bit about the area, what's going on, just really to keep our interest there. Because if it is just drone footage of one particular thing, it can get, number one, a little bit repetitive, and number two, it can get a little bit boring. And even though we may love it, you have to be thinking of the viewer too, and we want to keep them engaged with it. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It is really good video. The area is lovely. There's lots of good shots there, no doubt about it. These are just tips to make it even better. And that's what this is about. That's what this live stream is about. And I in no way want to sound critical with that. I really just want to help. So I hope that that's helping, and it is for everyone. Yeah, please do continue to hit that, to smash that like button if you like it. And Alan, it is brilliant. And we need to get down more and see those cliffs. Even a bit of B-roll. Do you feel confident in front of the camera yourself? You know, would you have introduced the video to us with a little bit of, you know, what you're getting ready to go out and folks, this is what I'm doing, heading to Ballybunion, have a little mobile home here, which we have as a holiday home, getting out here early before the people are getting out later. It's getting quiet. Get down there, show us what it's about, show us that castle up close, show us those cliffs up close too, and the dolphin, because you can take several days footage and merge it into one too to really keep it going. Music was lovely, great choice, nice drone music. Where do you get it from? And you're the drone nut. Hey, hold on a minute. You didn't put the cards at the end. That 15 seconds at the end, you gotta include them. Remember, it's all about watch time. I know some of you said, yeah, you like to see the odd drone video, just drone footage. Well, then make a compilation of the best shots that you have. Perhaps we do. That's just me. You need to get your cards at the end. Okay, let's have a look at your channel in general. All right. Okay, we've got our videos. Have we got any playlists going on? Just your liked ones. You need to get some playlists in there too. Yeah, you can keep that public or private. And Ireland, the very best that Ireland has to stick in a little bit more about yourself. This is Alan, down here, exactly where you are, what you do. If you optimize this helps for the optimization of your channel. It really does. So you want to put a little bit of text in there about what drone you have, what areas you're following. Really important to keep it in there so that it's optimized. One line isn't going to do you any good. If I just go back here, let's see what I have written. Totally written to try to optimize the channel. So so home video, see all these playlists, you need your playlists, you need some text in there. Look at that. It's really important. Videos, they just go in a line, they do. Playlists, does it then go to the play? Like, look at the many playlists I have there. And they're all optimized. Channels, do I have anything there? I just have the ones that I have at the side. Discussion, probably nothing. Oh, yeah. A different area where those go. I didn't know that. And the about. Look, welcome to my channel. I make videos about different things. Try to the best places I visit. Okay, so it's just similar to yourself. I give drone video tips, drone video tricks with my DJI Phantom 4 drone, as also cameras. So these are all kind of the words that I try to optimize. It has to be natural text so that It doesn't seem spammy, if that makes sense. So definitely a welcome. Definitely, if you're into drones, say something about that. You need to get it in there. I have self-taught myself all of the video editing using other YouTube videos. I use Final Cut Pro, based in Northern Ireland, cover all of Ireland. Thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you enjoy my drone videos. Again, drones in there again. I enjoy my weekly drone live stream videos that I post. Subscribe and share your learnings for those that need to hear it. I'm going to have to change that. I want to hear it. Your comments are my motivation, so please say hi. So guys, if you haven't done that, please do it. I think it's really, really important. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. So get more in there, Alan, telling us a little bit more. Throw in a few of your keywords to help, because just imagine that YouTube is a bit of it has its algorithms, it has its robots in there that are crawling or spidering through the different channels, and it's looking for ways to throw up your videos and suggested videos. Get a few playlists on there. You can even put videos that aren't yours, which can if you don't have enough content on your channel, and that will also help. Like, you have quite a bit there. Put them into a couple of sections. You know, droning around the seas, droning on the coasts, and then go in and tell us a little bit more about that and optimize that playlist. It is easy enough to do. I could show you for a minute where that happens, if I can remember off the top of my head. If we go to the playlists, if I edit, customize channel, let's see if it happens here. Okay, playlists. I have all sorts of playlists going on. Let's see, how do I get in there? Customize channel. There is a way of doing this really quick. Down here, edit. No, that's just where we go. I have to go to playlists. Playlists. Okay. All right. Now, is this where I do it? Let's see. Oh, where do I go? I've forgotten. Folks, I need to just refresh myself where I get this. But we got to do it. Oh, and I was doing this the other day. Hold on, do we see? Is it in the settings? Oh, no, I know where it is. I've remembered. I have remembered. Go into the Creator Studio. Go into the Video Manager. Come on, open the playlists. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so let's go into one of the... I have some that are private that I just keep for myself, that I use as tips and tricks. And then, okay, so let's edit. There we go. Drone tips and tutorials. Okay, crash videos, edit. Here it is. Edit them. And this is where you put, look, this is where you put it. And that has to be optimized, folks, too. Gotta optimize that. Create a few playlists. If you haven't done that already, please do it. Put it in there. DJI Phantom 4 drone crashes seem to be part of my droning channel. I try to be careful with my drone. Again, it's in there, but it doesn't always work out that way. Safe flying is important, and each day I get better with the drone, and I want to avoid all types of drone crashes. So you gotta put it in. Make a few playlists. Even put in a few playlists here. Other drone crashes that you like from other people. Use mine if you want. Use them if you don't have any. If you want, create your own section of drone crashes or drone accidents. Create a playlist. Stick my videos in there if you want, until you have some of your own. Not that I'm saying that I want you to crash your drones, but then it will optimize your channel and it may throw them up. Am I happy that you did? Yeah, because it'll get exposure for me. So that's the way you do that again. So I'll just remind you, for those of you who have just joined us, into your Creator Studio, into Video Manager, into the playlists, go down to the playlist that you want, tips, tutorials and gear review, press edit, and there's all the tutorials that I have done. Press edit again, and there you go, it's up here. Okay, drone tips and drone tutorials are not my strongest point, but I do try to share those drone tips with you. Below are the best tips and tutorials that I have been able to upload to this channel so far. Enjoy. So there you go, and then you just save it, and bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Done and dusted. Guys, make that a goal before the end of the year. It's only the 6th or 7th of December. These are small tips, but believe me, they are absolutely essential. We have to get the basics right. Yes, we all want to subscribe to each other's channels. We want to comment on each other's channels. We want everyone engaging, all of that type of thing. But you can do some of the it's a bit like if you create a small website, you got to just do the basic SEO so that you can get a little bit more leverage in the way the way that you possibly can. Folks, I am thrilled that I was able to find that for you, because I was thinking this was going to be a bit of a disaster, letting on that I know how to do all these things in the channel, and then I forget how to get to that page. Oh, holy moly. Que desastre, as they say in Spanish. That would have been an absolute desastre. But anyway, ya me salvé, todo bien, y hasta la próxima vez, todos tienen que tenerlo ya hecho antes del final del año. So before the end of the year, you all want to at least tidy up your about section. Okay, get a bit more in there. Nothing about one-liners. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Don't be afraid. No big deal. And just if your channel is about drones, get it in there and get a few of the keywords. If you have your Mavic, get it in there too. And create a few playlists, even if it means taking some of the videos that you enjoy the best drone videos of 2017 that you have found, and throw a few in there. Throw some from the guys that are on this with you, and it helps everyone, especially ones that are well optimized. Folks, that's really it. That's all I'm going to say today. Remember, subscribe to everyone's channel in the chat, subscribe to mine. Please do hit that like button on the live stream also. Drop a comment afterwards. Drop a video if you want it reviewed. Even if I've reviewed it before and you've perhaps gone out and taken into consideration all the tips and tricks which I have shared along with others here in the chat, and get out and do a little bit. Now, I haven't been able to get out too much in the winter because the weather has been so bad. I've just uploaded the third one from a Donegal trip which I did. Please do check it out too. There it is down there. It's a shorter one, but I have 2 or 3 in the winter time, because it's harder, because the trees don't have leaves and all of that. I'm basically concentrating on coastline and also on things like waterfalls and things like that. So I went out and shot a local waterfall. I have the footage. I just have to get down to edit it. I'm also going to try and do a compilation before the end of the year showing my best shots, and that'll be what I'll be sharing with you to do the collaborations. So I hope that that helps. Do the same if you have the time, and above all, please do remember to get out there and make some drone videos, and do more than just fly it. Spend a little time in post, doing some good editing, good color. Nothing about basic color correction anymore. We have to do that. We have to get out of that realm of just the basic just watch a few videos. I knew nothing about about video manipulation this time a year ago, and I've just gone learning it. So that's what I plan to do. Folks, thank you very much for joining me. We will leave it like that for today. And thanks to everyone who is able to join us, and please do spread the word. Thank you, Mika, also. Diga hola a su esposa y muchos saludos a todos que hablan español y nada, hasta la próxima vez. Ya está. Ha, how about that? Now I'm showing off a wee bit. I'm trying not to. Folks, I'll see you later. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I'll catch you again. Bye-bye. Just sign off the chat here. Bye to everyone.